When I was a kid, I was about 10 or 11, and we went to church all the time. And so I said yes to Jesus after talking with the pastor. I was baptized. Then over the next decade and a half, I kind of just went back to living my life my way. As a child, I learned that, we needed to keep everything that we had real close to the vest. When I was in third grade, I had a pair of shoes that the sewing came out because I played soccer so much. And for the next month or two, I just had to wear a shoe with a hole in the top. And then I also tended to use money as like a way to garner friendship from people, but it wasn't about giving. It was about what I was receiving. And all that kind of culminated into a whole lot of real financial habits. When I was 19, I was about $30,000 in credit card debt. You spend 1 month just catching up on one credit card, and then the next month you're trying to catch up on the next credit card and the next credit card, and you really don't get anywhere. And it was really stressful. And when I was about 29 or 30, I'd gotten married, we had our first son, and we finally, as a couple, we decided, hey, we needed to start going to church again. So it was primarily driven by my wife, who understood the faith side of it more, and I was still kind of grasping onto every dollar. But I yielded and said, okay, right, we'll give $50 a month. But there had to be stipulations. If we needed that money for anything, then we were going to use it for that thing and we weren't going to give it. It became a little bit easier and a little bit easier every month through that first year. And incrementally, we just slowly but surely made our way there, and the blessings that we received just compounded. It was a promotion here, or it was, a bigger tax return there. And we decided, okay, well, since that was money that we didn't expect anyway, we can probably give a little more. Like we give our tithe to the church, but we can still be generous in other areas also. It's been miraculous. Going from trying to manage it all myself, like we were just kind of just meeting the status quo, and the giving journey has transformed that into just nothing but blessing and abundance. Life today is it's a little bit uncertain. I had worked at a company for almost 21 years, and then back a few months ago, they had decided they needed to trim a little bit of staff for the economic situation, and so I was laid off. And I think me from a decade ago probably would have been shattered. Like now we have to grasp onto everything again, right? But I think this journey has taught me that the one thing that I have is abundance. So generosity to me as a young man was, hey, I'm gonna give this to you and you're gonna give me something back in return, right? You're gonna give me love, or you're gonna give me friendship. And that's what it was about. And generosity to me now, I am so incredibly blessed and filled with love that I can just give it and not need any of it back. It's been amazing.